Well, I guess we'll either all find out together that you can, in fact, play Avenged Sevenfold in your YouTube video, or Phil and I will find out otherwise. But, the fuck ever. Alright, roll me.
Say my name.
Jam,
We just become best friends. Yep.
I love the poorly educated.
Gotcha. Got him, Phil. You know. Sit down. It's been a minute, hasn't it? But you know how it is. Alright. Shake the hand. Hey, neighborino. You know what we're going to do today? This was Phil's idea. Phil's like, you haven't been around in a minute. And I'm like, we'll get to that. I'll tell you about that. It's not a great, there's nothing interesting. But he said, well, you know, something you did actually do when you were last getting off your ass and doing anything, you live reacted to that new devourment. And I was like, that was a funny development because that was just a random suggestion. I honestly, like, if I hadn't gotten that text from my man, I wouldn't have known there was new devourment. But I've been hearing a lot about this new Avenged Sevenfold, and I'd be like, God damn, is everyone still making records? I swear, like, I was ignoring that band, like, what is this, 2026? My ignoring of that fucking band is now old enough to go into a bar, dude. We're old. This band is like not... This is like some established band with like a long history, I presume. Like, unless they broke up for a whole lot of years and maybe came back. But at any rate, yeah. I looked at them and I was like, that looks like it fucking sucks. And that was when I was like 20-something, right? And, yeah. But I've been hearing a lot about this new one, and I'd be like, is this a train wreck in action? We got to find out. So I am going to, for your viewing pleasure, live react to this new... Tell me if we get that, Phil. I know, this isn't the greatest way to do it, is it? You should have we should have the graphic, but I don't care that much. Anyway, yeah. Avenged Sevenfold. This is called, what, Statica? So yeah, let's find out if I, after we get through this ad. I like when you're listening to music, and it's just like the 2-second long ads, and it's music, and not like anyone talking. It's like a little, you know, a little break in your mix. We get 2 of those, nice. Imagine this played between your death metal songs. You're like grooving to you know, rocking out to Devourment, then you're rocking out to this. Anyway, we will see God rejoice. I don't know if this is going to work, Phil. I mean, I've never listened to this band. And I assume I don't like them, so, like, maybe it won't matter. If this is bad enough to, like, make me cringe, then you'll know it was bad. But I listen to a lot of shit, and last time I heard something where I was like, I've never actually heard this before, legitimately, like, actually said that, it was probably Best Spell, when they got really weird around Kunos. It's like some vocoder vocals. Should we not play this so that he'll probably strike my video down? AI is probably good enough that it can recognize. I'd be like, if this gets struck down, we'll come back and I'll like announce it maybe, but Now, I remember with Mastodon, when the twerking video came out, and I went to this guy's house, and he was, like, super excited about it, right? And he was like, you probably won't like this. And he played it, and I said, I could see how, if I had followed Mastodon, I would probably actually like this. Although if I was a younger Mastodon fan, maybe I wouldn't. But it was very hypothetical, because honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever actually even heard Mastodon. That's another band that I looked at him and I was like, I don't get what the fuss is. Did they not suck before something? Did I miss it? I bet they did. I bet you just listen to really shitty music if you like Avenged Sevenfold ever. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. It's not bad. I have no context for it, mind you, but I'd be like, oh yeah, it's not bad. I wasn't racing to turn it off or anything. This one's an official video. It's the single. I kind of like vocoder vocals personally. I know it's like super cliche, but I like big band boom drums too, you know? I grew up in the 80s. It's got a nostalgia factor to me. I'd be like, it sounds like a computer's talking. It sounds like the future. Phil, do you remember when people were impressed by computers and thought they were the future? You know what the future is now? Can I just say this really quick? Number one, the entire AI proposition, maybe 3 more years tops, but by the year 2030 at latest, there's going to be a radically different just understanding of the whole idea of AI to what you have today. Because it's bullshit. It's just a big bubble. It's all bullshit. People are like, these videos are so crazy, it's unreal. And I'm like, it's definitely unreal. You could take that, you could, I have barely seen an AI video that I would confuse for anything real. And I feel like, I don't think one has yet been made that I couldn't actually, with close inspection. Because if you know shit, you know shit, right? Like, if you had the most expert forgery of a dinosaur egg and you brought it to like Jack Horner or Jack Ostrom, they wouldn't even touch it, dude. You unveil it and they're like, that is fake. Because they'd know, right? Like, what do I know? Like those guys know dinosaurs? I just know it's fucking real. I see anything AI generated, I'm like, how can you not fucking tell? You know how they can't tell? My dad listens to talk radio all day, every day, right? He was what you might call, or what he might call, an informed listener, right? I made this casual aside to him one day in his kitchen. I said, oh, you know, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. And he's like, wait, what? What? And I was like, you've never been exposed to that basic idea, have you? Okay. My thing about intelligence, I'd be like, people's intelligence manifests in such different ways. It makes no sense. Like, I've been hearing IQ come back a lot. Julie and I discussed this because I don't know. This was a thing that was like big for me when I took an IQ test when I was a kid. I don't remember what it came out as, but I'd be like, it's bullshit anyways. It was just some test I took on a computer. I cannot imagine one single test could possibly assess your, like, you know how many fucking tests you gotta take to pass the bar, bro? And that doesn't measure shit about your intelligence. You know who's passed the fucking bar? Who has law degrees? Like, you don't have to be very smart to do that. So, if you're gonna measure something as, like, comprehensive as someone's actual intelligence, God, Joe Biden is a lawyer. Think about that. You know what? Don't worry about that, because you probably don't have the full context for that. Just trust me when I say, like, I've taken IQ tests, and then, yeah, like, you can't tell shit about someone's IQ from one fucking, you can't tell shit about their intelligence. I just be like, I think IQ is meaningless personally. Your intelligence quotient, it's relative anyways, like, relative in quotient to what? Like, what are we measuring? I'm just saying, anyway, yeah, so, like, yeah, it fucking sucks, but anyway, that's all I got. Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold still sucks, but I bet $5 I like this more than I like anything else. You know what? We got just a few minutes, Phil. We got, all right. I told Phil I thought we should probably like try to, because the big thing, he's like, I can't use anything that you've been giving me lately. You're just like going on. Did I tease it at the beginning? Can I just say, whilst I'm scrolling this, so the reason why I've been kind of slacking off, somebody died in my life like last autumn, right? And you're like, so it's last autumn, right? And you're still. I caught wind that dude from Krieg, perhaps you've heard this story already, but dude from Krieg, like his wife just died and left him with a young child, and so I'm in a somewhat similar situation, just like the mother of your child, and so I can speak to that a little bit, and I gotta say, like 6 months later, fucking sucks compared to like 6 days later. I can't find any of this shit. I'm looking for an album here. Here's one. All right, so I gotta get to the I gotta get to this here. Hang on a second.
We're looking for adults 45 and under to be in our HPV
And
vaccination.
then
Sound like you? Not me.
no, not me, bro. So what we're gonna do now? Check this out. This sucks. Really? Here, let's find this one. I'm gonna get torn down for this. We're done here. We're done.